We just gonna talk it up a little too much. Next thing, for freshman year, that I definitely learned slimy boys. And so you can't be fucking with hatred in your heart. A lot of notes, and throw a lot of distraction into the end doing clubs for different tasks. And you want to be lazy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nevaeh. As y'all can see by the title and the thumbnail, y'all should already know what's going on with this video. So today's video is going to be like a freshman advice. I'm just going to be sharing all the things that I learned and what I wish I would have known. I don't really have like a list. I'm just going to go off the top of my head, and I hope this video is helpful. I'm just going to chop it up. Let's get into the video. So the first topic I want to talk about is book bags. Y'all probably like, book bags, what does that have to do with anything? I always see everybody trying to follow the trend and what book bag we getting this year. Get you a book bag that's a great size that can fit all your stuff in it and more. Me personally, what was it? Last year I went through 4 book bags because I was getting small, little scrawny, cute book bags, and they wasn't doing me justice. They was getting holes in them. They was, I kid you not, I went through 4 book bags. So get you a great book bag with great size. See, me personally, especially if you do sports, I know some people like to carry around like a little drawstring book bag. To me, that's just a little too much. I want all my stuff in one book bag so I can just put it on my back and go to where I gotta go. So get you a book bag that can fit your practice clothes and your practice shoes. That's definitely what I did, especially for girls. Make sure you bring like a self-care little thingy with all your hygiene things. A little mirror, because me, I steady have my phone, pulling out my phone, seeing if I had a booger in my nose. Definitely stay organized. Get you great photos that you can keep everything organized in. When your photos are getting too full, take out them old papers and put them aside, because at the end of the year, that's when you start pulling the old things, and that'd be good to have to look back on. Next thing I want to talk about is school supplies. Again, like I said, this basically falls into what I just said about the book bag. Get you some good quality stuff, okay? I know people don't really pay attention to that type of stuff when it comes to school, mostly like clothes and shoes and stuff like that, but that still really matters. You want something that can last you throughout the whole year. For freshman year especially, you need to get you a great pencil pouch or a pencil thing, anything that can hold your stuff, because that year it comes with a lot of notes. So you need great highlighters, pens, all that type of stuff that can fit in one little thing. It really depends on what you like, but mechanical pencils definitely. But yeah, freshman year it comes with a lot of notes, all that type of stuff. So you definitely gonna need you some good highlighters and things of that nature. The next topic I want to talk about is school, like focusing on school. Freshman year is definitely going to throw a lot of distractions at you, but you need to focus on what you come to school for, and what you need to come to school for is learning and nothing else. Freshman year is gonna open up your eyes into a lot of things, but like I said, the main goal that you need to focus on is finishing your freshman year so you can move on to your sophomore year. And what I mean by distractions, I mean boys and I mean friends. I wouldn't say it's a crime. It's not a crime. Okay, it's not a crime at all. But you need to learn how to balance that type of stuff, you know? See, me, I'm the type of girl, I'm not letting none of that interfere with my schoolwork. I mean, you're in high school. You should be able to, you know, but don't do anything you're not supposed to do. Don't be fast. Don't be grown. Not over here. School is the most important thing. So if somebody gonna be, if a boy gonna be messing with you, focusing, studying, passing things, going to class, if he making you go to class late, if he making you do that, go ahead and snip. But this video can be for boys too, but like mainly girls, you know. I would definitely say don't talk to upperclassmen. Don't talk to anybody who's gonna make you lash out or do things you don't want to do or make you change. I mean, changing in a good way is not bad at all. Opening up your eyes to things, making you a better person, making you feel better. But if he making you do this and that and get yourself into that and this and making you flunk, and at the end of the day, you're a freshman. You have how many years of school left? You have a whole life ahead of you. So if he's gonna be making you do that and this, then you need to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Next subject I'm about to dive into is friends. And if you're dealing with a boy who's making you do that, it's good to have you a good set of friends who gonna constantly give you advice, tell you not to do that. But if you don't want to be saved, then they can't save you. So at the end of the day, you can only help yourself. Definitely get you a great friend group. People, one thing I definitely learned in high school These people is slimy and grimy and weird. They will backdoor you. They will snake you. They will talk about you. They'll lie about you, but they'll be in your face the next day. And that's one thing I do not like, and I don't care. Definitely find you a great friend group, somebody who's gonna ride for you, somebody who's gonna step by you, somebody who's not gonna play about you. Okay, that's what you definitely need. And if your friend not doing that, then that's not your friend, boo. You need a friend who's gonna be there for you, who's gonna tell you, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Another thing is, don't be having no yes men as your friends. You need a friend who's gonna tell you right or wrong. Especially in your high school years, you need somebody who's going to direct you, steer you in the right direction. Definitely, the friends that you come in with, or friends that you were with in middle school, by the end of freshman year, you're probably most likely not going to be their friend. You're probably not going to be cool with them. You probably have associates that you freaked with in middle school, but when you left high school, when you left your freshman year, you didn't freak with them at all. And another thing that I had to learn myself is you don't have to have friends at all. You can be by yourself. You can be alone. I had to learn to sit by myself sometimes in the beginning of the year. I didn't have to follow behind nobody who tagged along with somebody else. I could sit by myself. I could be my own friend with my headphones and my phone. I'm chilling, just looking around the courtyard. I can be my own friend. I don't need nobody else. Like I said, people are weird. And when you're surrounded by all the weirdness, stay true to yourself and stay real. That's the best thing that you can get. I don't even think I elaborated on finding new friends. I was too stuck on staying away from people. But find you some good friends. But like I said, don't keep your guard up, but know who you can trust and who not to trust. But especially, one thing I actually am working on, it plays a part in like religion and just anything, like just yourself, like your goals. If you want to be a happy person, or like I said, religion, you want to get closer to, God. If you want to do that, you're going to have to forgive people. Who you can't just walk around with hatred in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see if you beefing, just go ahead and be the bigger person. Get your issues out, fight it out. That's just going to stop you from getting your own blessing because you're worried about somebody else. Let's go ahead and get off this subject before I get to rambling even more. Things like extracurricular activities. I definitely regret not doing certain things. I actually did have an interest in doing clubs, but I just didn't do it. I feel like I didn't really make the effort to do it, really. I could have tried definitely if I wanted to. But get in clubs, join clubs, sign up for clubs. In the beginning of your freshman year, y'all going to have a little setup, and it's going to have different stations for you to sign up on different clubs of your interest. And you should definitely sign up in clubs. You should definitely do sports. If you like a sport and you're interested in doing the sport, see what you can learn, ask a friend who do the sport, and try out. Go to conditioning. Conditioning is definitely needed. It's going to prepare you so you can do what you need to do when it comes to tryout. One thing I did open my eyes into was when I graduate, I don't want to have a bland, what is it called? Gown. I want cords from here to here. I want all of that. I want a different tassel. I want all of that. One thing that you can do to do that is do extracurricular activities. Speaking of not having a bland gown, the next subject I want to talk about, GPA grades. My GPA was like at the end of the year, my GPA was a 3.7. I had 4.0. In the beginning of the year, I was doing my work, okay? Honor student, A's and B's all year round. Looking up the answers really blows, like it really takes a lot of your knowledge away from you. Some apps and some sites will show you how to do it. I mean, if you're going to look up your answers, if you're going to cheat, make sure you see how they did it so you can know how to do that. I just don't recommend cheating at all because when it comes to the end of the year, EOCs, finals, you're not going to know anything that you guys worked on that year because you cheated on it. All you did was copy down answers. You don't know anything. So when it comes to that, you're going to score bad. And when you go back to when you go to your sophomore year, you're going to be in dumb classes. Not dumb classes, but you're going to be in lower classes that you should be in. Your test history is going to be freaked out because you wanted to play around and you wanted to cheat. And you didn't want to actually you wanted to be lazy and not do your work like you're supposed to be doing. Let's talk about how you should carry yourself. When you get into school, you're going to be the babies. You're going to be fresh meat. Freshies. You're going to be freshies. You're going to be fresh meat. I would definitely say carry yourself as best as you could. Don't be the person to be loud and to be in drama and fighting all the time and always having a problem with somebody. Don't be that type of girl or boy. That's just not cute. That's not a good look. It make people look at you funny. If you're extroverted, if you like to talk to everybody, that's cool, but keep it to a certain extent. Just carry yourself with class. Don't be loud. Don't be in everybody's business. Don't be the type of person who be talking about people behind their back. When I said have a good friend group, don't be the people that you should avoid when it comes to getting a good friend group, okay? Don't be a bully. One thing I hate is bullies. If you're a bully, that's just gonna make everybody not like you. That's when it comes to people building up hate for you in groups, if that makes sense. Why are you trying to be a bully? It's not cute. You think you're big and bad with somebody also bigger and badder than you, and you can still get beat. It makes you look bad and anybody around you look bad. This is what I really should have said in the beginning. The summer before I was ready to go to high school, I was like, I'm finna be a freshman. I'm finna be fresh meat. I'm finna be the lowest on the food chain. I'm thinking this finna be some big, different, legendary junk. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that they finna look at us so totally different. It's definitely not all that. It's literally middle school. It's not middle school, but it's school. It's not nothing too different. You have different opportunities and different activities to do. But it's harder, but it's school at the end of the day. It's nothing that high above. It's nothing very special at all. Definitely one thing I learned when I was in middle school, like we had different lunches every day. Like we low-key had good food, you know what I'm saying? But when I got to high school, I'm thinking we finna have gourmet. We finna have great food. You're not. It was in rotation. So that's when I was like, okay, let me bring my own lunch. And that's exactly what I did. I definitely recommend getting your lunchbox, packing your lunch the night before, especially if you run on a tight schedule in the morning. Pack your lunch the night before. So all you have to do is put the stuff in the bag and get out the door. So get you a lunchbox, bring you a good water bottle. I know we're not allowed to have like Stanleys. I wish we could bring them back. My girl, I need her, okay? So, but get you just a plastic clear water bottle. Keep you 1 or 2 in your backpack. It's okay to fill up at the water fountain. Some at least. People be acting like they too bougie for water. When push comes to shove, I'm going to drink that water. You know? I think that's really all I have to say. If I missed out on anything, I am so sorry. But feel free to drop any comments down below, and I would definitely answer them for you guys. Like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified for every video that I post. And follow me and add me on all my socials at Nevaeh Janaya. And I'll see you guys in the next video.